Because I don't like to sugarcoat things, I'm going to be brutally honest and tell you exactly how I spent 2 weeks road trip in Morocco, what it cost my mid-range budget, and mistakes that we made, including 2 police encounters. We flew into Casablanca because the flights are typically cheaper there and spent 1 night so the next morning we could visit the most stunning mosque, Hassan II. From there, we rented a car with Discover Cars, drove to it, and spent 2 nights in Chefchaouen, the blue pearl of Morocco. Mistake. We got a $14 speeding ticket on the way for going like 4 miles per hour over. I think 2 nights in Chefchaouen was ideal to explore this small but stunning town, but I wish we'd spent more on the hotel. Our room smelled terrible, but the roof did have great views. Then we drove and spent 2 nights in Fez. I'd say 2 nights in Fez should be the minimum. It's the closest thing I think you can get to feeling like you've traveled back in time and one of the most unique cities I've been to. It's also worth paying one of the guys for some mint to put under your nose when you go to the tannery. Just make sure you stay in the Old Medina so you can walk everywhere. From there, we drove and spent 2 nights in the desert near Merzouga. A lot of people only stay 1 night. I'd recommend 2 so that you can get a full day in the desert. The next stop, you could skip spending the night and just explore on your way to Marrakesh, but a night in Ouarzazate was something I personally really enjoyed. Paid our second speeding ticket for $28. Definitely a speed trap going downhill like 3 miles per hour over into mountains. Finally, we spent 4 nights in Marrakesh, and while you could just do 2 or 3, I think 4 really gave us a feel for the city that largely inspired me to come to Morocco in the first place. Mistake? Drinking one of these juices. I got so sick and threw up on the plane home in an air sickness bag. As far as costs go, excluding flights, we spent $3,189 over 13 days, averaging $245 a day for 2 people. Comment planning and I'll send you my free mini guides for Morocco.